Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. Today's video is just kind of like a get it all done. I wasn't gonna film and then I'm like, it's 12:30, we're gonna be going out of town. I wanna make sure I have like all my videos prepped for you guys while I'm gone. I hate skipping videos, and I've already been taking like one video off at the end of the month. I don't know if you guys noticed. Typically it's just whatever holiday there is. Like if there's a holiday, I take that day off. But I just wanted to make sure I kind of had those ready to go, especially with flying. I feel like stuff happens, you get stuck places. So I thought, let's go ahead and get this done. I'm gonna be showing you my Christmas haul, like things I've already bought this year, because when we get back, probably when you guys are watching this, I'm decorating for Christmas. So that's gonna be my next video, by the way. So my next video will be my Christmas home tour, so be on the lookout for that. This one's gonna be a little sneak peek of like some of the new items I've brought in, not stuff I own, like that's up in my attic. I've also been getting a lot of requests to see inside my storm shelter. I feel like there's really high hopes for that. Like you guys think it's gonna look like my house, and it doesn't. Now, my grandma does have like art hung and a rug. I'll get there one day. Right now, I just don't want to be down there anytime that I don't have to be. Maybe like when life slows down and I have time just to like go down there and decorate, but like the purpose of the storm shelter is to never use it. The purpose is to never have to go down there. Now we will, so we're putting like first aid stuff down there. I actually ordered a dog bed, so I need to throw that down there for the boys so they can lay. But it's definitely not like pretty till vacuum yet, but I will show you what it looks like. But I'm gonna get this bed made behind me because like I said, it's 12:30, it's still not made. I am ready for the day. We've eaten breakfast, we've eaten lunch, we've taken a walk, but now I gotta start like getting the house together.
I've always been the one to say the first goodbye. Had to love and lose 100 million times. Had to get it wrong to know just what I like. Now I'm falling. You say my name like I have never heard before. I'm indecisive, but this time I know for sure. I hope I'm not the only one that feels it all. You know you can get whatever you want from me, whenever you want it, baby. It's you and my reflection. I'm afraid of all the things it could do to me. If I would've known it, baby, I would've stayed at home, 'cause I was doing better alone. But when you said,
let's talk about this bed real fast because I've been getting a lot of questions. I feel like I've addressed it, but I know like people miss videos, or you know, you're skipping through, or your kids are playing, like it gets missed. Totally understand. So the question I keep getting are about these big pillows back here. They want to know, can I link them? Are they like sofa cushions? Which is actually not a bad idea if you want to make your own and you're like getting rid of a sofa, or there's like a garage sale. Definitely keep that in mind, or you could just make them. They came with the bed. Like it's the exact same material. Like it came with the bed. Now, how it's supposed to be, let me move this. There's a panel here. Do you see this panel? And it Velcros. It's supposed to go over this, and there's a Velcro on the back. And then it has like this panel right here. Let me like fake do it. What I don't get with that is if that's there and then you put your pillow here to sleep at night. Now I would fit in this length of bed, but like Chase's feet would be off. So I feel like if you have those Velcroed on, you would not want to put those on and off every day and night. So that's why I don't use it that way. But if you did, it would have to be for, you know, like my height, but not like Chase's height. But you could just make your own. Originally, I need to just like cut these off because I'm never going to use that. Honestly, I could make like another whole pillow out of these because I have 2 of these panels. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So it matches the bed. I love the look of it like this, using it as a decor pillow, but it does have that panel to go over it. So I'll link the bed so you can like see what I'm talking about, but I can't actually link those pillows. I will say it just creates a very like clean, simple look. It hides like our ugly sleeping pillows. And it's really nice when you want to sit up in bed and read or watch TV, or you're just talking. I don't know, it's so nice to like, you feel like you are sitting on a sofa in bed. It's like the perfect mixture of like, you're comfy sitting on a sectional, but you're like laying in bed. So it's just when you go to sleep, you want to take them off. So I I don't get what the Velcro is about. Like, I don't know how anybody could leave that on and still sleep. Now we're gonna tackle my pantry real fast. So if you watched my last video, I did a whole like declutter and organize for Christmas. If you did not watch it, go back. I did not touch this space because it's not horrible, but I still need to work on it. Like, I love how I have all the canisters up here, but then I've crammed these here because they used to be on my kitchen countertops and I haven't been using them. I want to put them here, so I'm going to move this stuff. I'm going to move those and just anything else that needs to be kind of tweaked.
I know that was the end of it all. I should have stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? Oh no, I was doing better alone. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should have stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? I wonder when you go if I stay on your mind. Two can play that game, but you win me every time. Everyone before you was a waste of time. Hey, you got me. Center of attention, you know you can get whatever you want from me. Whenever you want it, baby. It's you and my reflection. I'm afraid of all the things it could do to me. If I would've known it, baby, I would've stayed at home. 'Cause I was doing better alone. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should've stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? Oh no, I was doing better alone. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should've stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? Break my heart. Break my heart. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? I would've stayed at home. 'Cause I was doing better alone. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should've stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? Oh no, I was doing better alone. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should've stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart?
What's nice about this pantry is I've got it organized so well. Typically, I just have to come in here and tweak a few things. Like, it's functioning well. I will say, Chase was going to the grocery store and I said, will you pick me up a few boxes of like mac and cheese or Velveeta? And I got 2 boxes. Like, this is an 18 pack and an 8 pack. So I'm gonna take some of this to like our local food pantry because there's no way I'm getting it through that much. So it still worked out to be okay. I didn't even realize that was in there. I was cleaning up here and he had put me a few down here. So that's all I was looking at because this is like me eye level. Actually, this is like me eye level, but it's right there. And those 2 boxes were like crammed in the corner. I hadn't even noticed. So I will definitely be donating. I guess I need to put some of those just like back in the box. So I've got that done. I did the like canisters right there. I'm gonna tweak what's like inside the baskets, but other than that, like I said, it functions well. So we have a good system. You know your system's working when it never gets like too out of control. Another thing I've been wanting to mention, I'm glad I thought about it, are like my plastic silverware I use for like hosting and stuff. So I keep it out, especially this time of year. I used to get it from Sam's and I don't know how many times on camera I've like put it into these containers. Like I do forks, knives, you know, all of it and space it out. But then I have to take like clear wrap and cover it because I don't want them to get dusty or like bugs in it. But I don't want it in like the cheap container. I was at Costco like a month ago and I bought their box of silverware and it comes already in little baggies, like individuals. Like it's just like a small pack. So you could take a small pack to a party. It's not like all the spoons are in one bag. It comes in these individual bags. So I can just throw these up here and grab them when I need it. So if you are buying plastic silverware like in bulk, get the Costco. It is so much better than Sam's. Here we go. Here's a final look. So I didn't really touch anything up there too high. I just straightened it out. But I love that all the canisters are on the same area. These are mainly for looks. Like on this side, some of these we use. I will say we use most of those. Like you can tell I need to refill my pancake mix, but I feel like it looks good. And then we go down and we've got all of our baskets. I love that these are black, but you can still kind of see through them so you can, you know, figure out what you need to find. And I love that I broke it up with the wood. So we have like some wood elements in here. So not everything's clear, not everything's black, not everything is wicker. It's like a balance between all three of those. We have glass, we have like these plastic organizers, we have the wicker. I get asked about these all the time. I wish I could link these, but they were Home Goods. But I loved those because I felt like it brought it all together because it mixed in the wicker with the black. So don't think when you're organizing a space they all have to be matching. Just like make them work, like get some elements that tie it all in together. One other angle I forgot to show you because I was working on it. I was organizing these shelves because I had so much of it like crammed together. That's just looking a lot better right there. Can you guys tell I love the Beautiful brand? I went ahead and grabbed a few more things since I was going to be going to the food pantry anyways for the mac and cheese. I grabbed like mashed potatoes, there's stuff for like soup, there's green beans, noodles, pasta. We even have this like pumpkin mix, but Savvy's just been baking it from scratch, so I'm gonna take all that up there later today. I'm here in the movie room now, and I was putting organizers back that I didn't use in the pantry. Getting it all organized, was feeling really good about it, and then I was like, what's this? If you guys watched my last video, I just did a whole declutter of cords and wires that were in the pantry. Apparently Chase has another whole drawer in here. So I'm gonna have to go through this eventually. It looks like it's all the same one. Like, what does this... You know what? I bet these go to our shades because there's so many of them. And then I can just go around, plug them in overnight. Okay, those may have to stay. I'll ask him. But I was just like, what is happening? I swear I just got rid of cords. Why are they following me? Okay, so I'm in Chase's office. I call this Chase's like office closet, but it's more mine. Like he doesn't need it. It's just more of me cramming all my stuff in it. My actual office in the front doesn't have a closet. So, one of the first things I bought this year was this garland, and I bought it, I'd say a month and a half, 2 months ago. It's a little pricey, but it is from Hobby Lobby, and it is the most realistic, dreamy looking garland. And I feel like there's some Christmas pieces I don't mind investing in because I can use it over and over and over, even if my styles change. So those are the pieces I'll spend a little more on. I will say it's showing like 100, but you know, everything's always like half off. So it's around 50. If you can get a better deal, do it. But I love how like, see how like flimsy it is? It's not like cheap. It's not like stiff. Like wherever you bend it, like if it goes over a mantle, it's just gonna flow like waterfall down it. I either bought 6 or 8 of them. I think it's 6 in there because I want to do a really grand fireplace mantle this year. I always say that, it never works, but this year I'm gonna like shoot really hard for it and take some time. But just see how everything falls like it would naturally. And this is not cheap. It's not, I don't know, stiff feeling. I don't know. I just feel like it's very, very realistic. And if you're looking at garland already, I feel like at most boutiques and stores, it's like 120 anyways. And this would be around 50 in the store. And I can use this over and over. You know what I mean? Like if I want color in it one year, I can add it. If I want to take it out, I'll probably never do color again. I shouldn't say that, you guys know I will. This year, I'm not gonna really tell you my theme. You can guess by what I'm showing you, but I still don't know if you're gonna guess it because not like everything's in yet, but I can tell you something, I will not be doing color. So this is my favorite piece. I have that. I also ordered these a while back because I always want these for our stockings. I wanted to update them. So I've always had like our names on our stockings, but I feel like they were leaning a little more farmhouse because that's what our house used to be decorated. But then when I would go to decorate for Christmas, I'm like, it's too late. Like, I don't want to order it. If it's delayed, like, it's going to come and Christmas is going to be down. So I did it early this year, but I did it Ashley. Like, here, let me open it up. It's in cursive, and you can customize this. I think you could pick the font, the color. Let me see if I did it. Oh yeah, right here. So I got mine off Etsy. I used Down Oxford Street. So if I can link her down below in the description box, I will, but they came to me really quick. But, and it comes with little like yarn to put through this, but I don't know if you can, let me do it like, I'm trying to do a background so you guys can see what it says. Here we go. Let's grab this. Okay, there we go. Can you see that? So it says Ashley right there. Do I have that hanging right? Yeah, Ashley. See that? I don't know if the camera's reversing that, I can't tell. And then I got a Chase. You guys are gonna be able to tell in the packaging, and then a Savvy. So I got each of us one, but I feel like it's just super duper pretty. Like, I went with the cursive font and loved it. I went with gold. I wish I could write my name like that. Okay, so I got those for our stockings, and then the rest I think is gonna be Walmart. I think this I'm gonna use possibly in our like mudroom entryway area. I'm not sure. I just thought it was so pretty. They're like stars, but they're gold, and they have like such pretty detail on them. Do you see that? I thought those were so pretty. So I have that, and it's like a piece of garland. I don't know if I'm gonna use this, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I just have to grab it just in case I do want it. I love that it's so like glam. I only bought one, so maybe like in a powder bathroom or something. Like, I feel like it'd go good in there because like the sink, there's not a lot of space, and so I feel like it can get cluttered, but I also want to have it feel Christmassy, so I'll probably end up with this in a powdered bathroom. But isn't that so pretty? And this is Walmart, and it's not even like cheap. Like, it's pretty darn heavy. It was $24.98. Anything I can link down below in my description box, I will. I definitely love deers. I think I did a lot of them last year, but I saw this guy. He's such like a modern take on a deer. And Chase loves deer because like they're out here on our land. We have like this artwork over here. And so I like having options when I decorate, and then I can always take it back. Like, if I don't end up using it, I can return it or just share it with a friend, donate it, whatever. But I just thought that would be so pretty on like white oak shelf somewhere. So I grabbed that. This is kind of the same concept but in gold, but it's more traditional, and I love that I can put like a candle on here. I thought this was so pretty to put out somewhere. I don't know, there's something about like black, gold, green, and then deers, and that's not even really my theme, but I have a feeling I'm gonna decorate and my theme isn't gonna be what I think my theme is because I already have so much other stuff. I grabbed this set. I like buying the My Texas House stuff because I know she's an influencer on Instagram, so I just like getting to support her. These are really pretty, and if you don't want the gold, you could spray paint these black or whatever color you wanted. I do that all the time. Like, if I see a piece I like and it's the wrong color, just spray paint it. If you guys go back and watch my like Christmas DIYs last year, I did that a lot with different things. But I love having these like sitting around on shelves. So this big one is $17.98, and this one was $16.98. And like I said, I don't know if I'm using all of this. I just grab it because it sells out, and then I don't have the option. So these are super cool. I'm very into black and thin lines. If you guys see like a lot of my like lighting in my house, I love that look. It's just so simple but yet bold. Like, look how thin that is. So this is the tall one. At mine, they only had 2 sizes. I was really wishing they had 3. I have a thing for 3s. We're like a family of 3. So I couldn't just do that. So I grabbed 2 of the small ones. So it's kind of like a family of 3. So I grabbed those that hopefully I can find a spot for. And then I grabbed a lot of black ribbon. Oh, and then I have my new dishes. I can take you in my kitchen, and I actually found more of this set at HomeGoods, so I'll take you in there. I just didn't want to get too far because I don't want to pull like all this out and then put it back in. But as of right now, that's the only new stuff I have is garland, a few deers, some ribbon, and some like stocking, like name tags for the stocking. So I'm just gonna be using things I have, but you guys know when I decorate, I'm very minimal. But with Christmas, I put up the most. Out of any holiday, Christmas gets the most things put out, but I still want it to feel very like organic and natural. I don't want it to be like super crazy because then it won't last. Like even when I don't do color, I'm still like itching to take it down. So I'm gonna go with the theme. Obviously you can tell there's gonna be a lot of like greenery. There's gonna be black, there's gonna be gold. There's gonna be some few other things, I think, if it comes in, if it works out. I don't know until I decorate. So many times, like, you guys are like, I can't wait to see what you do. And I'm like, same, because I just kind of go with it. I start buying pieces I love, and then when I start decorating, I put things in, I take it out. Sometimes, like, my idea changes completely. I do that when we're, like, you know, doing makeovers on rooms. I always overbuy, so I'm not ever really sure how it's gonna turn out because I don't know what's gonna stick, what's gonna return. So when I just find a good deal, I grab it, and then worst case, we return. Monday's like my return day. We'll go Monday and just start returning things we don't use. I'm getting excited there for a little while. I'm like, Chase, I'm not even really excited to decorate, but as it's finally starting to cool off here, I'm like, okay, I'm hoping when we get back from the trip, it's like cool breeze. I'm gonna be excited to decorate. So like I said, my next video should be, fingers crossed, as long as everything goes according to plan, that you guys are watching will be Sunday, and it will be my Christmas home tour. I'll make sure and film it in the evening, so I'll have like candles lit and a whole vibe. Like I cannot wait to share it with you. And I can't wait to see how it turns out. So you guys will have to make your guesses down below. I know I showed you guys, or did I? It may have just been Instagram. I think I showed it on here, but I found these plates for Christmas to set our table with from Home Goods. They were literally $6.99. Can you guys tell they're like textured? I love them. They're gold speckled. They have like a gold little rim around them. I went back 1 week later and they had like the pasta bowls. So I grabbed a set of those as well. They also had coffee mugs, which we won't use. They had like bread plates, which we won't use. And they had a few like pitchers. So they had more to the set, but this is all that I'll pretty much use. But I thought they were so pretty. We've never had like Christmas plates, but I'm thinking now that we have like extra storage, just so I don't have to pack them up and them get broke, they can go up here and like probably over here, this is where our plates are, then the holidays can go up here, and then we can pull them out every year and use them. Okay, we are out running errands, and I wanted to take you by our last house. So I think in the last vlog we went by the Modern Jewel, but this was the last house we lived in. Let me fix the sunset right now, so it looks a little orange, but that's her. So they have the same wreath, swing, pillows, welcome sign. I haven't changed any of it. They've got her looking good. Does it feel like you could walk in there?
Yeah, it kind of does.
This one feels least like home to me out of all of our homes. Like I loved it, but we were there the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
It's like least homey feeling to me, but I still loved it. So this is the food bank we always bring ours to. It's like in our small town, and it's just a cute little locker you can open up and put things in. I almost forgot to do the storm shelter too, where it's getting dark. I refuse to go down there without Chase. So we're gonna go. It's kind of dark. That's the dog bed. I'm gonna walk down here and then I'll turn my camera back on. Okay, I switched to the camera on my phone to try to zoom out. I know it seems really small. It's the biggest one that we had the option to buy, but it would fit us fine. Like the boys could lay here. I may actually even tuck them underneath the stairs because George likes being underneath things. And then we have these chairs where we can sit if we want to. And like we would come down here with like our first aid bag. We could sit on the ground. Like I'm trying to think, like I think most people know how big these chairs are. I could probably fit like 5 across there just for measurement wise. Hey Chase, yeah. Did they say how many this holds?
I think they said like 5 to 7.
5 to 7. I mean, if you were standing, it could hold a lot more. Now, I'm very claustrophobic, so I don't want to be crammed in here with people. I'm going to panic just with my family of 3, 2 dogs. As soon as this door shuts, if I'm down here with Chase and this door shuts, I start to panic. He just went to test it one day, and I was like, no. Well, it'll be fine. Like, I just can't do it. So like I said, when I'm down here with the door open, it's fine. So this is how we'll stay, even if it's raining in. And then once we see the tornado or the sirens go off or the news says to take cover, we can come right out this door, come in, and then we'll shut it and lock it. So the goal is to never have to do that. I'm sure we'll have to do it at some point, but hopefully the tornado doesn't actually come or land or whatever. But I just wanted to show you. Like I said, one day I could put like a cute runner here. Like I said, my grandma has like a cute little painting. I really don't think I'd do that. But we may need like comfier chairs. And then I don't know what else we would do. I mean, even when a storm comes, it comes quickly. So the only thing we'd be down here for a long time is if a storm hits and we can't get out for some reason. But like our family, we all know to check on each other. So for some reason, like a tree lands on this, we all live near each other, but not where we're all going to get hit. So they would come over here. They know if they can't get a hold of us, where we are, just like we know it with Chase's grandparents, my grandparents, his parents, my parents. We're going to check on each other. They'd come and get us out. So that would be the only reason we'd be down here a long time, is waiting on them. But otherwise, it'd be like, okay, the storm passed and we just get back out. So it's scary. I get it. I definitely don't want to be down there, but it could save our life. So yeah, here's just like a different angle. Do you know the size on this?
6 by 8.
6 by 8. So measure that out in your room. And that's what I am. That's what we're going to be in. Yeah, fun. Hopefully we don't need it. And here is Crazy George. You're going to see him fly back and forth across the camera. But thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this like day in the life. Get it all done. Let me know if you are still enjoying this style of video. Don't forget, my next video is going to be my Christmas home tour, so make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell turned on so you're alerted next time I post. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!